What? What? What are you talking about? What? We thought the Xenoblade Chronicles X reveal was out of the blue. We thought that was random. This, 3 p.m. on a Wednesday. Wow, what? It's just, I can't even. It's so left field. It's so classic Nintendo left field. Where do I even begin? And it's not just that, like, this is a new thing. This is like it's a cool thing. This is something that we've been asking for so long. For so long. The entire Switch generation and before, we've been asking for this. You know, Nintendo, we've had these stories. They've gone through these phases of wiping out music channels. Anyone who dares to upload Nintendo's music, and the entire time we're like, okay, yeah, you know, take down the music, but like, give us an alternative. You're Nintendo. You have the biggest library of game music out of anybody, probably by far. Countless games across countless IPs over so many years. And we even were like, you know what, you could even just make it its own app. You could just make like a Nintendo music app. You could, but why don't you? Why don't you, Nintendo? Well, here you go. Here you go. At 3 p.m. on a Wednesday, Nintendo decided to let us know, yeah, okay, we did it. We're doing it. We did it. It's done. And it's like, is it available now? Is it like a thing now? Yeah, now. It's not even, this isn't even like it's not even coming later. You just, now. It's here now. This is now reality. There is a Nintendo music app. And essentially, it sounds like it's everything we could have wanted and more. And it's just crazy. It's just crazy. Okay, so yeah, basically it's its own app. I'm really hoping that with the Switch 2, we get like one big Nintendo app that like has this stuff in it. I don't want to download too many different apps, but at least for now, this is perfectly fine. Yeah, it's an app. It features a lot of, it shows a little spread, a lot of music, a lot of different games. You know, not every single game, but they said they're going to be adding tracks down the line, which is fun. You know, we already have like NSO games, so now we have like another thing to look forward to. You know, just like another thing to like drop on social media and be like, oh, this soundtrack, and just another thing to get excited about. But it looks like we're starting with a pretty darn good spread of game soundtracks, so that's cool. Yeah, and like there's loads of them. You can make playlists, but you can also look up other people's playlists. So you can, you know, based on game series or based on mood or whatever. I mean, I haven't done a deep dive in the footage and all the options and stuff, but it looks like you can even pick based on character. That's cool. You can just click Bowser and just get a bunch of Bowser music. What's your favorite genre of music? Bowser music. I'm listening to Bowser music recently. I'm more of a Yoshi guy myself. Just the music itself is already so cool, but then like, yeah, there's all these like extra features. You can even select to hide spoilers. I suppose because, you know, for like a Zelda game, for instance, there's like track names that kind of say things about the story and, you know, battle with this person. I guess you could consider that something of a spoiler. So you can hit hide spoiler for certain games, and so it will very thoughtfully hide those from the list. Oh my gosh. Okay, so video game music. What do we all want? We want extended versions. Well, you want, especially for me, for YouTube. As a YouTuber, I need it long. I need this track to be as long as I need it, and then I can shave it down from there. So I'm always looking up extended versions of songs. I try to only keep extended versions in my game music, for background music library. So this is amazing. It's just incredible. You can select how long you want it. You can basically have it loop for as long as you want. You can create extended versions of these songs and choose how long you want it to go. I don't want the regular 3-minute album version, but I don't quite want the 60-minute YouTube version that somebody uploaded. No, here, you can just pick. I want this to loop for however many minutes and then done, and then move on to the next track. That's so thoughtful. It's a very human touch. I can always appreciate a product when you look at it and you're like, a human made this. You know what I mean? Somebody who actually took the time to think, what would people want? How will they be engaging with this? It's always just nice to see little features like that show they're paying attention, And a very cool thing about this, very, very cool. Nintendo, they gave us NSO, and NSO came with NES and Super NES games. And since then, they've been adding stuff on. N64, GBA games, and all of those extra additions have been going to the expansion pack. It kind of seemed like any extra thing beyond those initial things were going to cost extra. You have to have the expansion pack, but not so here. This is available for free for regular old NSO members, which is, you never know if this might change in the future. Nintendo could technically change anything, but they could have charged just for this. They could have charged extra. They could have tacked on $5 a month or something if they wanted to. Or at the very least, just said, no, it's on the expansion pack. You have to have the expansion pack. But no, just there you go. And all NSO members get access to this app and this big library of music. And I just think it's terrific. I think it's amazing. They would announce this, drop it immediately, and now we blink. I was just recording a video. I was recording a different video. And once again, as usual, I'll say I had stuff to do today. I kind of had a day planned. I'm trying to finish up some important work, and then you drop this on me at 3 p.m. on a Wednesday. But just that suddenly, we have it. We have the Nintendo Music app. It is now a thing, and I don't know, it's crazy. It's cool, and I'm really, honestly, I'll do another video. I'll mess around with it and do another video tomorrow or something if I get time. I can't wait to use it, though. I'm always, all the time, I'm looking up video game music compilations, and in particular, I will often, there's a couple that are for the morning. I love Nintendo music for starting your day. There's a handful like that. And I love that. So the idea that people can make these community playlists that are going to be Nintendo music for this mood or that mood or this kind of thing. There's already so many of them on YouTube, but now people can do it right on the app. They can, I don't know if on the playlist, they can control how long each of these things loops, or is that only down to the individual person to decide? I don't really know, but it's just incredibly cool that we have that option now. And gosh, I'm looking at the trailer, and even just looking at the music that they have just shown here. Like I said, it's just a really nice spread of songs already. And they use the Pikmin 4 title theme as the little example for extending a track. Come on. How did you know I wanted to listen to the Pikmin 4 title screen theme for an hour? So anyway, I guess I'm done being completely and utterly flabbergasted, as I think probably most people are. It's especially funny because Switch 2 is coming. Switch 2 is coming. You'd think they wouldn't want to do anything new, anything fancy. Why would you want to introduce any kind of new product here? Don't you want to wait? Don't you want to? Why? They could have just made this exclusive to the Switch 2 for some reason, even though it's on a phone. I don't know. They probably could have justified it in some way. Anything they can do to get people to buy the new system. So between like the playtest thing happening now and this, I don't know, just things are moving. Nintendo is not one to rest on their laurels. They're still working. They're still bringing us products, and they are constantly increasing the value of Nintendo Switch Online. They really, really are. That probably means that a price hike is coming. I think it is probably inevitable when Nintendo Switch 2 drops, but at the moment, I'm just trying not to think about that and simply enjoy all of this great stuff that they are giving us. Nintendo Music. Nintendo Music. It's here. I'm gonna get it right now. I'm going on my phone. I'm going to the App Store right now. This is real. I'm going to the App Store to download the Nintendo Music app. That is the reality that I am now experiencing. I just downloaded the Pokemon TCG Pocket. I got so many videos to do. My gosh.